That
All
part I
right,
got.
so what you say?
I said that part I got. But when you actually hit sell, like hit that
All
button.
right, so when you actually hit sell and you still see, look, this is really important. Before the selling, before you pressing the button and everything, you gotta double check if the chart is actually still in the same area as the gray area that I'm dropping.
Right.
You gotta double check that, bro, because easily the chart could be all the way down here and you're gonna press sell and get in just because you think I said get in right now because you were 5 minutes late to the text message. Because look, right here, this is 5 minutes. That's 10 minutes. That's 15 minutes. That's yeah, that's 5, 10, 15, 20,
If
25,
it's still around
30.
the same thing, I'm still good then.
So let's say you were 35 minutes late and
Right.
you sold. You sold right here. No, you're not still good.
Or you're not.
You're not supposed to sell if it's not in the gray area that I told you.
Oh, okay. That's
Never, ever, ever, ever do that, bro. Never do that. I don't care if it looks like it's gonna keep falling. If you miss your entry, you missed it, bro. You gotta wait for the next setup. So if you get to the message right on time, you got the notification, and you quickly check Telegram, and you literally look at your chart on the 5 minute time frame, just like I dropped on the screenshot, and you match your chart with exactly the screenshot that I dropped, and you're like, bro, it's in the same area. I got it at 19525.25 and 19542.00. If it's in between those two and it's still in the gray area, and how you're gonna understand if it's still in the gray area is this. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot. I don't know if the recording is gonna be able to let me show Telegram. Maybe it will. The way you're gonna know that it's still in the same area is by understanding how to use your short position tool. And this is where practice comes. So let's say I dropped the screenshot to you. The price on the right doesn't exist yet. You look at the chart. Can you see my screen still?
yeah.
All right. You're like, all right, 19525.25. You know that the screenshot, you always got to pay attention to where the time frame is. What screenshot I'm dropping and what time frame I'm dropping it on. Okay, he dropped it on a 5 minute time frame. So you go on your chart, you make sure you click the 5 minute, and then you match your chart with exactly how the screenshot looks. All right, that looks the same. I got this little dip right here and I got that. Okay, I got 19525.25. All right. When you know the number, you take out a short position tool. It says short position, and you put it in the area that it looks like on the screenshot. You see that it's the line is right here and the other line is right here. So you're gonna place your tool right there where the arrow is pointing at, basically. And then you're gonna adjust it if it doesn't look the same by punching in the coordinates. So, all right, I got my short position tool, got this dip right here, just like the screenshot, a dip, and then the pull up, and then the pull down. All right, quickly, quickly. It's like right here. Anywhere you click, once you click the short position tool, anywhere you click, that's where the tool is gonna pop up. All right, now there's two out. I'm gonna delete one. So anywhere you click, so when we look at the screenshot, it's like right in the middle right there of the V. So it's like right there. All right, make it look just like the screenshot. Drag it to the left, just like the screenshot. Cover the whole area. Drag it to the left. Always pay attention to how much points I'm risking. It says 67, but you know it's 60. It's never 67. So you're gonna put it at 60. You don't have to be perfect. You can have it at 59 or whatever. And then you're gonna do this. Drag this till it says 1 to 5. If your short position tool doesn't look like mine, then you got to watch the previous recording because I shared the settings on how to change it to make it look exactly like mine. When you have it like this, it's gonna look confusing because this block is gonna be covering you and this shit. So you're not gonna be too sure if you got the exact same entry. So what you do is you click this, and each tool has its own setting bar. So you click this on your phone or your laptop, you go to settings, and then you go to inputs. Entry price is your entry for the sell. So now you just gotta go to the screenshot. The entry price is always for selling is always going to be the one on the bottom because the stop loss is the one on the top because we want the market to go down. So if the market goes up and hits our stop loss has to be at the top. All right. And this is where you take notes and study and rewind the video because you might not remember that the first couple of times. So you got this entry right here at the bottom and your stop loss at the top because we're selling. So your entry is 19,525.25. So now entry price 19,525.25. Stop loss. You see where it says stop level?
Yeah.
There's a trick. Instead of punching in the price, you can just put 60 because that's the points you're risking. Then you just press OK. Now it exactly risking 60 pips for you at exactly the entry that I dropped on the screenshot. 19,525.25. 19,525.25. When you have these steps completed, you'll be able to see, okay, it's still in the area. I can pull it still. And if it's still in the gray area within the gray box, you're going to be like, bet, I can pull it still. You press sell, click on the stop loss always. You have to make sure this is clicked. If by any chance you just hit this, you got to quickly close your trade because you're going to be in the trade without a stop loss. So you click the stop, you have the 1 unit always at 1 if you're risking 60. And then you press the button sell. And it automatically gets you exactly in where the market is currently priced at. And that's for getting into trades right now. Like if I drop a screenshot and I'm like, yo, it's in the area, get in now. And you're actually getting the text message and looking at it on time. So you're able to actually be in the gray area for you to pull it.
Yeah.
So that's for selling. Now let's say we're waiting for this. Let's say we're waiting for a pending order. Let's say we're waiting for the market to give us something in the future. Let's say this is the only thing that exists. None of this exists. Nothing. None of this exists. None of this exists, let's just say. And we got the market coming up a tiny bit. This is for a pending order. So let's say none of this exists and it's just this high right here and then this low. And we wanted to tap into this candle and sell. So I'm gonna draw it right here. This is the candle we want. And then this is the price it falling. And then we want it to from this low, we want it to come up in here, tag in this gray box and start falling down. But it didn't happen yet. We're not in the area. We're waiting for the area. So this is where you do a sell limit order because we're waiting for the area. Sell limit. So with the sell limit, it's a pending order. It's not the type of order where you get in right away. It's a type of order where you're waiting to get in to see if the market actually tags you in so you can get in. So sell limit, this is an example. I drop a screenshot, print screen. in the screenshot, don't pay attention to the crosshair. Pay attention to the entry and the stop loss. So let's say this is the candlesticks, this is the chart, this red line. Do you still see my screen?
Yep.
Let's say this is the candlesticks, this is the red line coming down, and the price stops right here. And I drop the screenshot, and I'm like, I'm looking for the price to tag up in this gray box. All right, you're gonna do a sell limit 19,576.50. All right, 19,576.50. 19. And you're always gonna do it here at price. Sell limit price is your entry. 19,576.50. That's all you gotta do. The stop loss is automatic always. You just click it. Stop loss 60 pips automatically. Units always keep it at 1. And then you hit sell. To know you did it successfully, is going to show you the sell limit line and is going to show you the negative 300. And then what happens is this. The market will come, tag you in, and if it plays out, it'll look something like that. It'll like tag it like 4 or 5 times before it actually starts falling. So you'll have to be patient.
And we're just looking
Sometimes
for
that
one of
happens.
five.
Huh?
And we're looking for one of five, right?
Yeah, and we're looking for a 1 to 5 at least.
But all right, so if it goes one to five, it won't
So
close
right
itself
here,
out.
this is a 1 to 5. From point A to point B at the bottom of this blue, close the trade. Close. All you got to do is just press the X and the trade closes. If you're in profit, it just closes by just pressing X. So that's literally how you get into a pending order for sales. And if you need to understand how to get into an instant execution for a sell, you just rewind the video. The same thing for the sell limit. And it's the same thing for the buy. It's just reversed.
So
Same
you,
thing. If I drop a screenshot,
that
stop loss
Nasdaq,
60
Nas is only
points.
60. Why is gold 30 and this is 60?
No, the stop loss is whatever I put it in the screenshot. You're always going to see how much I'm risking because you're always going to see this number. Sometimes I'm risking 30 pips and I'm putting 2 units instead of 1 for NAS, but that's sometimes. And sometimes I'm doing 60.
That's what
For
fucked me up
gold,
last
it's
time.
always 30.
Gold is always 30.
Gold is always 30. NQ sometimes it's 30, sometimes it's 60, depending on the setup.
That's what fucked me up last time.
No, because I was doing 60.
Yeah, that's why I was like, are you sure? I'm thinking it's supposed to be 30.
60, and then you do 1 lot. Whenever I do 30, you'll know because you'll see that the stop loss is a lot smaller. And you can still do 1 lot if you want, or you can do what I'm doing and do 2, and you'll still be risking $300. There's nothing wrong with just doing 1 if you're feeling uncomfortable changing the units, because I understand you're new. Risking 150 is not that bad either. You're dividing 1 trade into 2. So now instead of you having 1 trade, now you got 2 trades because you're risking 150 instead of
Right.
300. But that only works if you're doing a 30 pip stop loss. If you're doing 60 pips, it's automatically risking 300 for you. So just follow my lead. Yeah, man. So you got 3 trades left. It's still Monday. If no trade setups that are worth taking happen, you're better off just waiting for next week. But I doubt that's going to happen because the markets are abundant. The only thing is about trading, you have to be there at the right time to actually catch the setup. And that's what frustrates a lot of people about trading because they're not patient enough to wait for a setup to form. Right now, there's nothing going on in the market. There's literally nothing going on. Like I can't even call out anything because there's nothing going on. Like, I can't say we're supposed to sell from this because we can't tell the market what to do. It has its own mind. So for buy examples, uh, long position tool, I can drop a part two for buy example since we only have 10 minutes left. But on gold, it's 30 points always. And for selling, it's 30 points. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change. But I'm gonna just go on gold now so I can have an easy buy example.
You said
For
what?
gold, we're gonna do 1 to 3. For gold, we're gonna do 1 to 3. Quick risk 300 to make 900. All right. When you get comfortable catching 1 to 3s, then you can start holding the 1 to 5s. And I'll teach you how to go break even so that your trade is risk free on the next training. Um, so 1 to 3 on gold, easy to catch. Um, if I drop a setup like this and the market is in there already in the gray area, and I'm like, look, buy gold now. It's in the area. I'm buying it right now. And you get to the trade, you get to the text message on time. You're just gonna press buy, and then you're gonna press click stop loss, and then you're gonna just hit buy because you're instantly executing it. Now, if we're in an example where the trade isn't there yet, the chart isn't there yet, let's say the price is right here. I drop an area like this. Long position. Let's say I drop an area like this. You can see on the right-hand side, it's the entry right here and the stop loss. Because wherever you put a short position to, it's always going to throw it to you at the right-hand side, the coordinates of it. All right, so let's say that the price is right here and it hasn't came into our area yet. And it's a pending order. Like you can use this example. Let's say this hasn't came into this black candle yet and it's just up here. So this doesn't exist and that doesn't exist. So it's the same example here. Let's say the price is right here, but our entry, we want it right at this beginning of this gray. So we're gonna do, if I drop a screenshot like that and the price isn't there yet in the gray area, and I'm like, hey, buy limit right here. I'm gonna literally tell you in the message, this is a buy limit, and I drop the screenshot. You see already on the right-hand side, 2586.7. So you press buy, limit, click always the stop loss, no matter what. And then you type in the number that's on the right-hand side, 2586.7. And then you press it, buy. And then the way you know you did it right is if it says negative 300, and then you got the blue line for the buy limit. And then what happens is the market will play around a little bit, and then eventually you get tagged in. And let's just say for this example, it decided to just keep selling, and you get stopped out and you lose the $300 right here when it hits this orange line.
Mm, yeah.
So that's how it works. Now you know how to get into a trade. There's no excuses. If you need help, you gotta just rewind the videos and study on your own because this is not hard. So yeah, that's how to get into trades, like how to punch in orders. Any questions?
Mm. Now you answered all the ones that I had right there. And then you said when you exit out, like say if you're in profit and you exit out, that's all you got to do, right? Just exit out and that's
Just
it.
press X. Yep.
Even with the profit, it'll take the profit out for you.
Yeah, never press reverse position because there's also an option to reverse position. You will never want to do that. Just press the X.
What would that do?
You don't even want to find out. Just don't do it.
Don't reverse position.
Just don't not ever, ever do that. because then you're gonna be mad as shit.
No, I don't mean to I don't mean to interrupt you, brother. May I ask a question?
Go ahead.
I didn't even know somebody else was on here.
No, I just got off of work. How bad.
Uh,
So I was gonna mention. Okay, so gold had reached an all-time high last week. Whenever I was looking at some of the lower time frames, there are a bunch of gaps. Now I know we're not predicting highs necessarily. We can't predict the top. Uh, during CPI, because I know we have CPI tomorrow, but I think that's for CAD news. Whenever I was looking at Forex Factory, do you usually see gold still taking an effect, even though like the red folder news is for other things? You because
Are
I was
you
thinking, what's up, brother?
are you Jano?
Jason. I think my name's Rosenberg on here.
Okay, bet. You said, do I see gold taking all-time highs again?
Well, no, I was actually looking for it to go back down to fill those gaps, brother.
No, but what was your question? That's what I was asking.
I was saying, like, I know we don't predict highs, but do you see it taking even further highs? Yeah, that was the question. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Or do you
I
see gold
can't.
moving during red folder news a lot, even though it's for a different currency? Because most of the news that I was looking for tomorrow was for like CAD, I believe.
Yeah, so uh based on of my experience, I can see gold taking the highs still, but based of all this imbalance, I do see it
Right,
coming lower.
right. That's what
That's
I was
why
thinking.
that's why I was attempting sells today in the morning. But easily based off of news manipulation, it could just wick up, wick down, stay in the same area for 2 more days, or do some stupid shit like that, or it can literally just start tanking.
Because this morning
But
was crazy. We had like
seeing,
a triple top this morning. It like kept on hitting that resistance. Like there's money that's stopping, or there's liquidity up there stopping it from trying to, break further. Of course, they don't want gold to rise up, but at some
yeah,
point, like you said, it's got to fill those imbalances.
yeah, but easily it could still keep going higher. But like I said, I can't say what the market's gonna do next. That's why I like to always approach the market with if this happens, then I'll do this approach. Or if that happens, then I'll do that approach because I don't predict what happens in the market. I just adapt to what the trend is and I'll benefit from what it's already telling me. So I can't really say anything because not enough data has printed right here in this consolidation area that we're in right now. So whenever we're in areas like this where it's indecision and it's consolidation, I just let the candles print more because I need more data
You let
for me
market
to
tell the
come up with
story. You don't.
something.
You let the market tell the story for you.
Yeah, and that's what I did with Nas. I saw that there was a sign that it was gonna. It's in the recording. You can run it back when I drop the recording. But
Bet.
these candle closes closed past this previous support structure right here. So that was clear indication for me that we could get some sells, especially with this imbalance right here and this imbalance right here, and especially because of where we're at on the 4 hour time frame. So I just use everything together to come up with something, and I end up making money from it, or I'll just get stopped and I'll just wait and be patient and wait for a next setup. So it's just practice.
I feel like 'cause now I finally got access to my broker again. Nova Swap. We started using DX trades, so I could actually use my prop firm accounts again.
Feel you. But yeah, I got 1 minute left. I'm about to end this recording here. Um, I appreciate you guys joining the call.
We
And
appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you.
yeah.
yeah, man. Shit, you only make money if you treat it like a business. But if you barely spend time on it, then you're only gonna get paid what you put in.
Facts.
Yeah. Peace out, y'all.
Oh
Have a
yeah.
blessing, brother. Shoots.